gamers? Welcome back to more Shin Megami Tensei 3 for the Nintendo GameCube. We're back at it again in Ginza, and we're hanging out with my boy Eligor by the fountain. He's epic. Okay, so last time we heard about Nyx, and she has some kind of cafe or something, so we should probably check that out because we didn't do it last time. Speaking of last time, we made our way through the Amala Labyrinth, and it was easy. We're so good at the game. Yo, check it out. It's your boy. He's so purple.
What did you say?
What do you think you'd find here? A tall drink and a welcoming party? Sorry, kid, but I don't think they serve milk or juice boxes.
Oh, bro, he kind of cooked those. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, so that's Loki. He hates us, I guess. Oh, hey kid, what are you doing in a place like this? I haven't seen you around before. Did you come to check out the assembly of Nihilego, the Pokemon? Yes. I knew it. You probably have something for that maiden, right? Nihilo's base of operations is right outside of Ginza. I tell you not to try it, but boys love risking their necks for girls. If it doesn't work out, come talk to me again. Alright, well, what do these souls have to say?
The assembly of Nihilego has a human they call the Maiden. She and the commander are the ones holding Nihilo together. But that's not saying much. Nihilo's rule is way too heavy-handed, but if it weren't for that, every demon here would be at each other's throats.
We're learning a lot about this Nihilego thing. Let's go see if we could find some jellyfish. This joke isn't funny. It's kind of funny. Actually, chat, sound off if that joke is funny. Type right now in chat room, is it funny to call the Assembly of Nihilo the Assembly of Nihilego? Because personally, I'm a big fan. Hey, look, it's Pixie. Okay, yeah, I mean, I should have seen that one coming. These are all, like, level 0 demons, though. What? Look at this damage. Why are they here? You know what? I'm auto-battling. Screw you guys. You guys are weak. What is this Aggie gonna do? 9 damage? Oh, big 3 damage. These are Area 1 demons. They're lost in Ginza. I like how they're like, yeah, Ginza's at peace right now, bro. Trust. And then meanwhile, we're still just getting beaten up by all the demons here. There's still random encounters. Can we get some... Bro, what do these Predas think they're doing? You guys are early game guys. Get out of here. You know what, Mazio? Oh, actually, there was one that's not a Preda. I actually don't remember this guy's name. Yaka? And if I remember correctly, similar to Preda, we can't actually recruit him, but we can freeze him and then get a free crit. And another free crit. He's actually higher level. Insane. Let's show off Hama. So light and dark skills in this game are insta-kills. They're all insta-kills. As far as I remember, there's no such thing as the light or dark skill that isn't an insta-kill. They don't have, you know, perfect accuracy, but their accuracy does go up if the enemy is weak to it. Like that guy was. Now, you might recall that if the protagonist dies, which he hasn't yet because I'm kind of a gamer, if he dies, we get a game over. So, if the enemy uses Hama or Mudo, the dark equivalent, and it hits on our protagonist, the game loses. We lose. We suck. We die. Ow. Easy block. For that very reason, whenever we're going to fight a boss that has one of those skills, it's going to be in our best interest to use a Magatama that resists those. Because if you have an immunity. Because if you have an immunity, well, then you're fine. So if I remember correctly, the assembly of Nihilego is right here.
Halt! This is the assembly of Nihilego, a haven for those who seek silence. I cannot let anyone see our commander or the maiden. Leave these grounds immediately.
Well, that was productive. Hi, Soul.
See that building that's sucking all the Magatsuki in Tokyo? That's the assembly of Nihilego.
You know, the best part is that it really is called that. It is called the Assembly of Nihilego. Well, Nyx did say if we have any trouble getting in to come back and talk to her, so that should be our first order of business here. After we defeat these guys. Ooh, new demon. It's your boy. Wait, Chatter Skull. Oh, Loa is like the evolved form. I actually have no clue. Does Chatter Skull evolve into Loa? Loa looks identical to this guy, but he's got like a snake around him. You know what? He's actually probably weak to light because he's a skull and he's evil, and evil is bad against light. So let's try it. Owned. We probably could have just finished it with a regular attack, but you know what? Oh well. Did we use you to fuse before? Yeah, we did. Okay, she's thinking, give me 160 Maka, give me Life Stone, give me 120 Maka. Hey, I wonder, do flowers ever worry about the color of the flower next to it? Damn it, everyone's such a nuisance, right? Yeah, it's a pain. Okay, cool. Now we can go fuse you again. Not sure if we can get anything good, but hey, the Cathedral of Shadows is right over here by Nyx's place, so you know, why the heck not?
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows.
All right, can we get anything cool? No. If we get one more level, we can get him. Oh, okay, this is good. Nozuchi here. This guy, very important we get our hands on him as soon as possible. Why? That'll become very apparent in a little bit. So, we need 2 more levels for sure before the next boss. That's what I'll say. Because this guy, very useful.
All right.
In the meantime, let's head over to Nyx. Well, I guess there's technically like a mini boss fight before that, but that's not the one I'm talking about. What? You couldn't get inside the base? Ha! I didn't think you'd actually be crazy enough to try and go there. Is there a reason why you need to infiltrate the assembly of Nihilego? Yes. Really? Then let me tell you something. Go see Gozu Tenno. Gozu Tenno is the leader of the demons in Ikebukuro. He's no friend of the Nihilo, so he might help you out. You can get to Ikebukuro from the great underpass of Ginza, just across the bridge from here. Good luck, you're gonna need it. So we need help from this Gozu Tenno fellow. You know what? Give me something. It looks like one of my friends is with you. She gets a little frisky sometimes. Toodles for now. Aw, man. That wasn't anything. Should've just beaten you up, because I need to get to level 14. Well, I don't think we'll have any trouble getting to level 14, but let's go heal. Just because, you know, why the heck not? And head over to the save point in case we die. We do not need a teleport. I just want to make a little backup save here. We can never be too sure. Alright, how do I get out of here again? This way? Alright. Let's beat it. Jack Frost! Oh, we also got, what's-her-face? Didn't we get rid of her? Maybe we'll try to get her again. Well, I don't know. We have limited demon space, and actually, we're kind of close to, you know, a new area. We gotta go to that. Oh, she drains electric. But we're also goated, so I guess it doesn't matter. Wind is neutral. I had you in my party, so you think I know what your weakness was, but... Oh, are we getting Ice Breath? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, wait, did he not learn it yet, actually? I really want you to learn Ice... Oh, no, he learned Ice Breath. Okay. Ice Breath is great. I think already talked about this, but those like random hit moves, not great in fights of multiple enemies, but when there's only one big enemy and all of the random hits are just gonna hit the enemy, it's basically just a free multi-hit move, which is really nice. Can be some really good damage early on. Alright, so she told us to cross this bridge, so let's do that.
I wouldn't cross the highway if I were you. The demons there are dangerous, like you would not believe.
Alright. Let's not do that then.
There's a warehouse where you can access the Great Underpass of Ginza somewhere around here.
Something tells me it's this blinking red building. Alright, gotta go around. Harumi Warehouse. Item, 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 item. Muscle drink. Oh, hi, Chatter Skull. Our hit rate's down, but I don't care. Auto battle. We can't talk to this guy, so there's no way to recruit him right now. Just want that EXP. Can we go through here? That looks like... Ooh, a save point. We just saved, though, so I actually don't care. Do I have to actually... Wait, do I have to go in here, though, to, like, access this... Okay, so I can talk about the mini save points. We've actually seen this before, but we didn't have quick travel access before. So these smaller rooms, we can't actually travel to and from here at will. All we can do is return to terminal. Each of these mini ones is like linked to a bigger one, and all we can do is use it to return to the bigger one. So we can use this one to return to Ginza, but we can't do it the other way around, which is kind of annoying, but oh well.
Into the sewers.
This is just like Pokemon Black and White 2 for the Nintendo DS. This is the great underpass of Ginza that connects Ginza to Ikebukuro. It's a long tunnel full of poisonous demons. Oh boy, I love dungeons that are gonna beat me up. I actually do. That's not a joke.
Oh.
Who the heck was that? He disappeared already. That's a lot of slimes and a blob. Is that my boy Blob? You know, we're gonna lunge at Blob over. Oh, easy crit. Mabufu. Yo, Slime actually isn't weak to everything in this game. I just realized. He's still bad, but... Alright, one more level till we get my boy Nazuchi. We'll get another strength point. Ooh, Sakunda. Okay, that's a good one. Let's actually check our Magatamas. So next up is Rakunda. I mean, that's also good. We don't really need Ice Breath. Berserk? Is that the one that, like, hits random targets? I actually think we might switch back over to this one for a little bit. To try to learn Berserk. Because I'm happy now that I got another debuff skill. This one lowers hit rate and evasion, which is going to be very nice. Ooh, is that a paralyze I see? A paralysis? I guess you would expect to see a lot of slimes in the sewer dungeon. It's not too surprising. Well, let's completely ignore that guy and go check out this cool room. What a cool room. I'm glad we went in here. It was very important and necessary. Oh, hey. We actually just got to level 13, so we could probably recruit him. So let's take out the other enemies first. We paralyzed that one, so I guess that's the one that's gonna die.
You wanna play? Let me drain your strength, then maybe I'll listen.
Ow.
Actually, it was kinda gross. It's still not enough. Give me 150 Maka. Give me more. Give me a life stone. Well, okay. I'm Sudama the Jirai. Let's be friends.
Yeah, Sudama! Sudama, what are your resistances? That's actually... stats. That's what I'm looking for. Strong against force. Okay, that I like. Unfortunately, you're also force-based, which, I mean, it makes sense, but... What are our other resistances here? You're weak to force and light. I'm not being very subtle about this whole, force thing, am I? There may or may not be an enemy that uses force skills in the near future.
Someone made it all the way here. A demon? Is he a mantra demon? You really think he's with them? Oh no, oh shoot, oh shit! We gotta report this to everyone!
I thought all the humans got eviscerated. Those guys kind of look like humans, although they're kind of wiggly and weird. What's this way? They went the other way, but what about over here? There's a door. Let's check out the door. Ooh, an item. You obtained the Mahama Rock. So that way is a dead end. He's here!
Demon! The demon's here!
Demon! It's a demon!
The mantra have returned!
A mantra demon. It's over. It's so over, folks. Huh? Hey, he ain't a mantra. Never seen a demon and the likes of him among us.
Vine boom.
Pshaw, worried for nothing.
What? Are we that peculiar to you? Or, sorry, that was the old guy.
Are we that peculiar to you?
No, you guys look great.
Mannequin.
I thought mayhap you'd never seen a mannequin before. That was a waste of time. The lot of you, back to business.
Oh, I guess he's not a mantra demon after all. Way to give us a right scare. So it sounds like these guys are called the mannequins. Well, they seem friendly. In fact, we have a blue icon on the little map, so that's cool. And we got a terminal to save at. And this one is a true fast travel point, so that's epic. I'm gonna save up here, actually. I'm like saving, you know, file 7, best number. Let's say hi.
Oh, it's you again. Are we truly that peculiar?
You already asked that question. Oh, I guess they're trying to explain to me what they are.
We're mannequins. Our destiny is to be slaves to the demons, but we can also feel pain, as you must can. That's why we live in hiding in this underpass. Get it? So leave us be.
We're like humans, but we're not. We were made to look like them for some reason or another.
Yeah, so these wiggly dudes are the closest thing we're gonna get to other human NPCs in this world. We're gonna be seeing a whole lot more of those guys. They even got a junk shop here. Ah, he's creepy!
Oh,
Oh! Well, look who the Necomata dragged in. For a moment, I thought you were one of the scary ones, but boy, am I glad to be wrong. In fact, I'd say such a handsome demon deserves a handsome discount. How's that for being generous? Anyway, don't be a stranger, okay?
Hello there.
So, previously we were buying stuff from Jack Frost, but he was just temporary, you know, before the mannequins were introduced. So we actually got some new Magatamas. Ooh, wait, Force-type Magatama? Yeah, we gotta buy that one for sure. We're also gonna buy Ankh because it gives healing skills.
That
And,
okay with you?
I like healing skills.
Heyo, a present for you.
Here, have this lucky ticket. Get 10 of them and I'll give you a special present. So every time we buy stuff from the shop, we can get a lucky ticket, and once we get 10, we can get like a random little bonus, so that's cool. So the Hifumi gives us immunity to force. Very, very good. And this one gives us, oh wait, that's the one from before. Here's the healing magic one. Dia's really nice. Maybe we switch to that one now, or maybe we get one more level on this one. Let's stay on this one for a little bit.
Many of our fellow mannequins are suffering in Ikebukuro as slaves to the mantra. Oh, so the mantra, a group of demons based in Ikebukuro. I don't know if you knew that.
They're hiding out in the sewers. It seems gross. I mean, it kind of is, but I mean, at the same time, there's no more humans anymore, for the most part, so, like, who's even using the sewers? Maybe it is clean. Oh my gosh, we got ambushed! But we dodged. So these little guys are like the pre-evolved form of, Fornius, we fought earlier. Isora. I'd like to get one on my team if they'll allow me, although I actually don't know what level they are. Let's analyze. Okay, so we gotta get one more level. They have Ice Breath and Media, though. That's really good. I probably should have checked their weakness when I saw that. You guys probably did. You're probably a better gamer than I am, but I was not looking. Okay, it's fire. Ow. I'm almost dead. Ooh, critical. Let's get healed up quick. Eep! Don't kill me! Oops, wrong demon. Okay. Poison arrow. That's a weird one. I'm guessing that's a one-use poison item. I don't actually know. I've never used it before. I didn't even remember that was an item. Oh, it hits all enemies with curse damage and may inflict poison. Okay, it's kind of weird.
This underpass is built like a maze, so it's perfect for a hideout.
I mean, I don't know. It's not that crazy. It is nice that we don't have to worry about encounters up here, though. Once we get into the water, that we do get encounters, obviously. You can find those little baby mantines. Those mantykes, if you will.
Hey, do you know Gozu Tenno?
No.
You blow. Gozu Tenno's the leader of the mantra. Everyone knows that.
Well, everyone except me, apparently. Jeez. Out of the loop here. We'll go back to that ladder later. I passed it intentionally.
The mantra and the assembly of Nihilego oppose each other because their ideals conflict. They have very different ideas of how Tokyo should be run, you see.
Seems there's a lot of factions fighting over Tokyo. Did you meet the mannequin who collects junk? No. You didn't? He likes things that human used. If you want to meet him, he's downstairs. Yeah, that's why I skipped that, because he's the most important person here right now. So we're going to talk to him at the end. First, we're going to try to go through here.
Hey, stop right there. This path leads to Ikebukuro, the base of the mantra. It'd be real bad if the mantra came sniffing around at our doorstep, so I can't open the gate. I can't let you pass.
Oh man, but we need a pass. I guess we'll just go back. Now, conveniently, let's go talk to that guy who's collecting junk down here.
Oh, what's up? Oh, you must be that demon everybody's fussing about. I'm a collector of anything and everything a human would use, if you haven't noticed already. So I'll leave the underpass every so often, convincing the gatekeeper to let me through. Is something wrong? Oh, the gatekeeper's not letting you pass through to Ikebukuro, is he? Would you perhaps like me to persuade him to let you through?
Yes.
Then let's make a deal. I'll persuade the gatekeeper to let you carry on with your travels. In return, you have to find something I'm looking for. I want a bill. It's a small portrait painted by humans. It's small yet detailed, and it uses watermarking technology that changes patterns. It had value at one time, I think. I heard that some humans valued it more than their lives. Much as I'd like to find one, I have no clue as to where one might be. Though, I heard they were found in abundance where people were crowded together. A city, perhaps. Very likely. I'm sure you'll come across one in no time. You're a demon, after all. So, with that, I entrust you with finding a bill.
Alright, so we have to find a singular dollar. That's what he wants in exchange for his help. Unfortunately, all we've got is Maka. We don't got a dollar. Maybe we should actually check out the last little area I didn't go to yet. We're going to have to head back into Ginza and poke around to try and find a dollar. Luckily, we just got access to a new fast travel point, so getting to and from won't be too difficult. I would like to pick up some EXP, though, that's for sure. So, let's beat up these guys a little bit. Media. Ooh, reinforcements. I like that. Ah. Ooh, fire breath. That's pretty nice. We're at 6 out of 8, sure. Bead chain, that is a very good item. What happens if I inspect it again? Yeah, it's empty. Bead chain is like a bead, except it works on every member of the team. So that's a full heal for every team member. Let's try out that new fire breath. So it only hit one time there, but it still did like as much damage as an Agi. That's why it's so good. Because it can potentially just do more damage than an Agi. Although it costs slightly more MP, but it's not too big of a deal. Head on over to this opposite side. Is there another ladder over here? No. Okay, no. I forget if there's a heal point down here. I feel like there is. Did we go in here yet? Yeah, we talked to these guys already. Oh, there's... No, we went to the shop already, so... It's not too big of a deal, since we can just use this. Make a little save. And let's fast travel back over to Ginza. Well, considering Nyx is the one who sent us over there in the first place, she should be our first stop. After I heal. So let's see if she has a singular dollar for us. I would really appreciate it. Yo! Oh, Darkmite activated. Okay, yeah, I should probably talk about Darkmite. So, Darkmite is a skill that Jack Frost currently has, and it's a very potent skill. We got an Aquamarine from that, dang. Whenever the moon is at a new moon, Darkmite guarantees that your physical moves crit. Or maybe it's just your basic attack. You know what? Let's just, you know, double check. A skill, Jack Frost. Physical attacks will always be a crit during a new Kagatsuchi. So... that's really good. Like, for a boss fight, if you just kind of walk around and get a new moon, you can get guaranteed crits. It's very nice. Tosu Tenno is the... Oh, okay. Maybe we should talk to you.
What?
Huh? Is there a bill in my room, you ask? A bill as in human money? Maybe, maybe not. You want a bill?
Yeah.
You want to cut a deal? 20 million maka and the room's yours. Now, whether there's a bill in there or not is an entirely different story. What do you think? You willing to pay me? No. Well, of course. Then there's nothing to talk about. Go home.
So, Loki's room is over here.
Hey, that's my room. Don't think about touching it.
He may or may not have a bill in there. So, I think we're gonna break in. We're gonna commit some crimes. We're gonna go steal his bill. But we can't get into it from that way. We gotta look for an alternate entrance. Can I Mazio these guys? No. Well, the one in the middle was weak to it, but... Oh, come on. These guys are Area 1 demons. We should not be having this much trouble. But our hit rate is getting destroyed. And I'm stubborn, so I'm just going to leave it on auto battle until it works. See, look at that. 23 EXP. That was nothing. I think I actually could have left here. Yeah, through the other way, but oh well. Physical and magical attack decrease. Well, too bad. Get out of here. Now, if we go to the map, there's actually this little area over here. If you look at the map, we haven't explored this yet. I intentionally didn't, so that we could go over here. Now, if you go over here earlier, now that I think about it, I probably should have. If you tried to go over here before this point, there would be a guard blocking the door, but he seems to have left. Ooh. Oh, it's not just $1. We got 1,000 yen. Got a pearl from Pokemon Pearl version. 7 out of 8, sure. Sapphire, that's not a bad item. Now, let's check our items quick. I'm going to use a medicine. Heal up a little bit. And exit the building. Speaking of that guard, there he is.
You! What were you doing while I was gone? It's time for you to die.
So this is a troll. Now let's analyze him, even though I really should use a debuff on him. Yeah, we don't know anything about him. This guy can be a little scary, but just rely on the good old debuff strat and you should be fine. He relies on powerful physical moves, but if we lower his evasion, there's not a whole lot he can do. He's just gonna miss a bunch. And then we'll start pelting him with magic. Let's use Ice Breath. He absorbs ice. Okay, good to know. Okay, he actually does have ice moves. Well, Jack Frost is going to be really nice then. What about physical? I think he probably resists it. Oh no, that did pretty normal damage. We'll lower his defense some more. Let's try Zane. Alright, damage. Oh, Bufula. That's a pretty strong move. Should probably use a heal on Angel. Alright, Fire Breath. Give me some multiple hits. Yeah, 2 hits. Better than we've been getting. Whoa, that was a big crit. Ah, a miss? His evasion's like way down. How did we miss? He is just spamming this ice move. It's actually really devastating. But so is my big crit. Ooh, that's some nice EXP. Alright, well we stole Loki's bill, so let's get out of here before he notices. We gotta heal first. And realistically, we should probably grind to level 14 before continuing. Which, we're almost there. I think our best bet is probably just gonna go teleport to the underpass, go in the water, fight some little man-tykes. And then that should get us up to 14. Hi, Jack Frost! Bye, Jack Frost! Or not. I'm gonna pass. No, not Bufu. Oh! Oh, Dark Might! Let's go. Alright, let's unmollow Link over to the underpass. Pretty sure the first time I played this game, I missed the underpass save point. So I thought I had to just backtrack all the way over. And I, like, did a bunch of grinding and then, like, went back. Just, I don't know how I missed the first room on the right, but, let's just say it's a good thing this is not my first playthrough. That'd be really embarrassing. I'm not cutting out any of this grinding. This is the true SMT 3 experience. We need to do a little bit of grinding to get to level 14, okay? What if something funny happens, you know? Give me a para. Now that is a problem. If any of the hits miss, oh jeez. Oh jeez, I forgot how annoying fighting multiple of these guys at once is. Okay, we gotta single target down one of them at a time, or else we're never gonna kill these guys. You know what? Let's go for Hama. Now the good news is, if you miss Hama, it doesn't use 2 turns. So we can fish for them without it being too much of an issue. But they are just going to keep healing and ice breathing. But this is going to be some good EXP. 3 level 14 enemies. Ooh, a big crit. Now, you know what? Hama. Let's do it again. Sometimes it'll just hit, you know? And sometimes we'll just miss. And sometimes this Fire Breath will hit 3 times, guaranteed. Okay, 2's not bad. This lunge will probably finish it off. That actually wasn't that much EXP. It was only 120, but we're almost there. Once we get to level 14, we will be set. A little bit of Demon Fusion, a little bit of... Oh, come on. A little bit of my boy, Nozuchi. What am I doing? I'm at 20 health. Chat, this is what a game over looks like. I was fishing for the achievement, obviously. Yeah. I'll be right back. The comfort of death will come for men and demons alike. By the guidance of the Great Will. Alright, gamers, I'm back. And as you can see, I'm level 14. And you might also notice the amount of EXP and money I just got. Yeah, I had to redo the troll fight because I didn't save the game. But I did a little preemptive grinding so that I would hit level 14 after the fight. And we're going to put that into strength. And we learn Berserk. I got kind of extra damage this run, though. Let's get that fixed. So we don't get another game over. It was bound to happen eventually. I acted so smug about it earlier. And, of course, instant karma. But one thing I want to make note of. I don't know how I missed this. There are multiple of these in this room. Did I just walk past all of them? I'm not sure how I did that. Also, here's the door. Locked from the other side, unsurprisingly. Yeah, I picked all those up. We got an emerald from one of them. That was nice. But we're level 14 now, so that means we can recruit Mantike to our team if we talk to him. But more importantly, we can go fuse that demon I want. This actually works out better because now I'm over here by the demon fusion area. The Cathedral of Shadows already. So that'll be good. Okay. I don't think I recruited any demons in between. Like, I don't think I lost any demons by that death. Oh, look, it's a bunch of weak demons. Let's kill them with Mazio. Bufu.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows.
Alright, so we want to fuse... We could go Angel and Lilum or Jack Frost and Lilum. I mean, I love my boy Jack Frost, but he might be better off as a conduit for Nozuchi. Or, you know what, actually, Angel is weak to Force. This is probably the better option to just get rid of her. We can teach him... I mean... Dia and Rakunda, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, he's basically just gonna be a support demon. This should be good. Let's do it.
I am Nozuchi of the Snake Clan. Me eat you whole.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, so Sudama. Ooh, Isora. We could get an Isora this way, or we could just talk to one.
All right.
Okay, let's take a look at what we've got. First things first, Magatama. I'm just gonna switch over to the Force one now, and let's summon Nozuchi. And take a look at our stats. So you drain Force. You're weak to Force. But you're strong against force. Unfortunately, you just don't have any other moves, but... I really would like just one more demon with like a debuff move. Let's go back in quick. I want to check something.
Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot else we can make. If we're level 15, we could get Bicorn, who does have Suku... Oh, he has Suku Kaja. That's pretty good. Ideally, I would want to grab that, but I think we're going to try it without that grinding of an extra level. I think we will be fine. Mapper. I completely mapped out a dungeon, I guess. I think maybe we return you to stock. We could just bring Sudama. He's just not going to be, like, contributing that much, I guess is my issue, but... He's not going to be dying either. I mean, we'll definitely try to talk to those Isora and try to get one of them. That could be a good replacement for Sudama. I mean, honestly, with me immune to force and Nozuchi draining force, I'm not too concerned, and I do have a way to lower evasion. The thing is, Bicorn would be able to buff our evasion, which is honestly the best thing for this fight. But yeah, it's really good. Maybe I do want to grind out one more level. No, you know what? We got to keep things challenging. We'll try doing it without. If it goes poorly, we'll get an extra level and grab Bicorn, and then it should be like an instant free win at that point. But let's try it without and see how well we do. First, we gotta go through the water, though, and find an Isora for our team. Or not. And reset the encounter rate. Oh, well, we gotta go back in the water later anyway. This way. Oh, I guess we actually don't need to go in the water, but we will. First, let's talk to our friend down here.
An actual bill! We had a deal, right? Well, hand it over! Okay, then. A deal's a deal. Hold on a sec. Here you go. Give this letter to the gatekeeper. It should get you through.
You obtained the mannequin's letter.
See you later. Hope you get to Ikebukuro safely.
Alright, now we can get to Ikebukuro. But before we do that, let's go hang out in the water for a little bit and try to recruit a new demon to our team. The biggest reason I want him is that he comes with Media from the start, and that would just be so nice. So let's take out... these ones. Yeah, that move. I want it on my team. I'm sick of you using it against me. Alright, let's do some pass. And talk.
You expect me to join you? Let me drain some of your energy. That's still not enough. Let me drain your energy again. This time for real. This taste. Could it be the legendary? Never mind. I still need more. Give me a life stone. I have no faith in you. Give me a chakra drop. Now I gotta ask your opinion. I can sense murderous intent leaking from your body. Do you enjoy battle?
It's a necessary evil, man.
That unassuming attitude. I hate that. Loser. Now we must part ways.
No, he took all my stuff and left. Classic. We gotta find another one. Time to spin around in circles. Whoops, did not mean to pass. Alright, you know what? Actually, let's hit you a couple of times. Oh, or not. Yeah, take my money. I don't care. Take my life stones. Take my money. Nature's a vice that roots out the weak. Then is there nothing left for the weak but to die? Yep, that's right. So that is your level. Oh my gosh, these guys hate me! Hey, Jack Frost got a level though. He learned life refill. Gradually recovers HP while moving. Must be in the active party. I mean, I don't really need kin speak. So we'll delete that. That was our first time having to delete a skill, I think. The maximum number of skills you can get are 8. So once you get a new one, you gotta delete one. You can tell we're out of the tutorial now, because the demons are actually... They're fighting with me here. They don't want to join my team. They're just taking all my stuff. I can't join you, but I'll heal you. Oh, great. Maybe I should have just cut this part out. I wasn't expecting it to be this finicky. But I want that healer, dang it. I'm gonna be stubborn. I'll sit down here for hours if I have to. You know what? No, I took a risk. Hey, stop doing that. You know what? We're taking another risk. I don't care. Okay, fine. It's not working out. We'll just auto-battle him until we get to the one I want. Oh, jeez. Alright, now hopefully this will be the one. Wow, I have like no money. They're stealing all my money. Is there something more important than your own life? Yes. Thank you. He wanted to join me finally. Isora the Yoma. That better be worth it, man. Alright, let's return. Jack Frost, he's just kind of under-leveled, but maybe we should use him. I don't know. We'll put Isora in the party for sure. Sudama just like doesn't do anything though. No, we need him in the party. Sudama, you're cut. Get Jack Frost in here. He's only level 11, but you know what? His skills are good, so it is what it is. We should go back and heal. Yeah, we gotta go back and heal. And more importantly, we gotta save the game. Because I don't want to have to sit through a billion failed recruits of Isora again. That was that was rough. Hey, now we can just talk to them though. We don't actually have to fight them because we have their friend on our team. Oh, now we get one. You know what? Die. We need to recoup some of that money loss. We spent so much money recruiting that guy. Jeez. Alright, let's Amala Link back to Ginza. heal up a bit, and then we're ready to move on. We'll do this final fight, and it'll be the last part of the last little section of this video. But I think you guys are in for a treat, because we are about to tackle probably the most infamous boss in all of SMT. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Oh, come on. Agi on Jack Frost. What the heck? What? Hey, leave him alone. Leave him alone. You know, for early game fairies, that was a surprising amount of damage. Jack Frost took like 1/8 health. That's kind of insane. Let's save the game. One last little time here. And go back to the underpass. You know, I really do like the underpass. It's weirdly cozy. I mean, they built this whole little village down here, and for a sewer, you know, sewer level in a video game, this is probably the coziest sewer of all time. The lighting is also kind of bright. You know, they got pretty good lighting. Their lighting in the sewer is like better than the lighting in my room. I'm kind of jealous. Look at all these lights they got going. Is this their laundry? They're like, maybe. Oh, I mean, I guess it is because they wear the all the wrappings. I guess that is their laundry. Is this laundry or is this just a decoration? These are the important questions I find myself asking. All right, let's use a medicine. Oh right, Jack Frost, he got all healed from walking. His new skill.
How many times have I had to tell you? I can't let you pass. A letter from him? I got it. If that's the case, don't let me stand in your way. Go ahead and pass.
I don't know what kind of magic he worked, but it worked.
Ask me anytime you want to get through.
Ah, sweet. Not so sweet. It's Chatter Skull, the iconic Shin Megami Tensei demon that definitely isn't overshadowed by its older brother, Loa. The flames of the menorah of sovereignty are flickering wildly. A sentence that will shake fear into any SMT player. We've got medicine ×2. The Grim Reaper! Up ahead! Up ahead! I'm sure it's fine. He's just overreacting. You can feel the presence of a terrifying demon.
Flames of the menorah beckon me to the battlefield. I know not who you are, but if you have a menorah, it is our destiny to fight. Let us duel to the death within my realm, where none can interrupt us. Only one of us will escape this domain alive. The victor shall claim the loser's menorah and return in triumph. You hold a menorah. Then, like me, you must be seeking supreme power. That I cannot allow. Only the greatest warrior is worthy of such authority. It is meant for a master swordsman. One who, amidst blood and applause, has put an end to countless lives. That warrior is I, Matador. I'm sorry to say, but you seem rather weak to be in possession of a menorah. You should hand it to one more deserving, such as I. But since it's unlikely that you'll heed my advice. I challenge you to a duel. We shall determine which of us is truly worthy of the menorah. I swear by my sword and capote that I will once again prove victorious. Now, let the battle begin!
Aw, shit.
Charge me with all your strength. Your horns cannot pierce my soul.
So, we're taking on Matador. He always leads with Red Capote, which raises his hit rate and evasion all the way up to 4 stages. That's right, he just maxed out his hit rate and evasion. If you have ever heard anything about SMT3, it is probably this fight. It is very infamous for how it'll destroy you if you don't know what you're doing. Now, what we want to do is reset his accuracy and evasion. If you have not been using debuffs and buffs, you're going to have to learn right now. This is what I was kind of worried of, though. Oh, wow, we don't even have Media yet. You just don't have it at base. I have to level you up. Well, this is going to be awkward. Why did I do that? I knew it was going to miss. But yeah, we're going to have to lower his evasion. See, this is why I wanted an evasion buff, because that way we could buff our own evasion at the same time as lowering his, which would go a lot quicker. Now, he uses a lot of wind-based moves, or force, rather. So we're gonna take advantage of that with our wind immunities here. I don't really want to attack him. I should probably heal. Honestly, Isor is like the least important member, though. Alright, we've reset his accuracy and evasion. Let's just go for an attack and get some damage in. Lower his offense a bit. And we'll heal up Jack Frost. Yeah, okay, this was the problem. So he can reset it. The thing you want to do is to raise your own accuracy and evasion. Because that way... Wow, we actually hit him through that. I was like, you know what if it hits though? Because that way, even if he resets his own... you'll still be fine because you'll be buffed up to the same level as him, and then you'll be able to hit him. But we're like out of stuff here. This is not good. We really should have gotten to level 15, I'm realizing. The good news is really not taking a ton of damage. You can summon one of my demons. You know what? He's weak to wind, but we're gonna bring in Tyrone Zone. Get this guy's defense down, and then we'll lower his hit rate in a minute. Let's hit a lunge. He's only a +3, yeah, okay. We'll be doing a lot of damage now, though. Alright, Jack Frost is down. Let's summon Sudama just to tank some hits. I haven't actually shown summoning. It uses your turn, but then you get to put your demon into the fight. You do have to spend a whole turn doing that. I did this 4 times already, right? I wonder if... Let's try Toxic Cloud. Okay, he blocks it. If he goes for Mazan first, though, that kind of takes away his whole turn. I'm gonna pass. Heal you. Now, I think he's at only +1 now. I actually wonder, if I just leave him at +1, he might not go for Red Capote again, because he's like, oh, I still have some evasion. So that might be our alternate now. Okay, he has Dakunda. And he negated all his debuffs. So, yeah, Dakunda negates all of your debuffs. So his defense is back up to normal. That's why I say this is the fight to teach you how to use buffs and debuffs, but really this is the buffs tutorial. And I didn't bring any of those. I only brought debuffs.
Impressive! The moment of truth is beyond your grasp. I alone can discern it.
So now that his health is dropped, he's gonna start using focus and taunt, which greatly decreases our defense, which is not good because he just used focus, which means his next physical move is gonna do double damage. Okay, we got 2 hits on Berserk. Yeah, we're just gonna leave him at +1 evasion because we can still hit him that way most of the time. Oh jeez, okay, that's his special AoE physical move, and he did it twice. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll come back here when I'm level 15. Alright, so we're back. And already, I've made a mistake. I was trying to get to a new moon so that we could take advantage of Jack Frost's Dark Might, and then I walked a little bit too far and triggered the fight. But we're back. We're level 15. We have Bicorn on our team now, so that's cool. Our main plan here is going to be to lower his evasion hit rate 3 times, not 4. So we're going to count. That's 1. Jack Frost is going to lower his offense. Now he is going to get rid of these buffs later, or these debuffs later on, but that should be fine. So now we have Sukukaja, which raises our hit rate and evasion. And he doesn't have a way to deal with that, I'm pretty sure. So that's kind of going to be the plan here. So we're going to lower it 2, and then 1 more, and we should be good. Alright, so this is the last one. We don't want to do it another time or else he'll just reapply it. Lowers offense again, I guess. We're going to try to buff ourselves all the way up to max. Although we are taking a lot of damage. I'm going to heal Bicorn because he's not immune to wind. I guess we could Tarunda, or we can just start attacking. I'm going to get some attacks in. Pass with you. Should probably start healing. I'll use another medicine on myself. Alright, so I think this is the 4th one? I'll get a lunge off. Okay, he's Dakundaing. Which is not great. The good news is our hit rate and evasion is really high, though, so we don't have to worry about missing him. Try Charm Bite. I doubt he can be hit by Charm, but, you know. Hey, now he's starting to miss us. I'd really love to get, like, a freeze on him. try Needle Rush. Maybe we'll get a crit. No. Okay. That was a lot of damage, and Jack Frost went down. Okay. I'm gonna heal up, Needle Rush. Heal you. Alright, phase 2. Reapplies Red Capote. But then goes for Mazan. Okay, it's a lot better than the last time this happened. I'm gonna try Berserk, actually. Ah, we missed. We're on an even playing field, but we can still miss. You like to see the Mazans, though, for sure. We'll lower that to try and not miss again. Oh, we got the crit? Okay. I'm actually going to heal, though. I really want to keep Bicorn around. Unfortunately, it's not a ton of healing, but oh well. Okay, Berserk is not the way to go, I'm noticing. Oh, focus time. There it is. Okay, we dodged. Bicorn's dead, though. I think I'm just going to punch it. And heal. It does so much even without a focus. Okay, taunt. Not what I want to see. Let's summon a guy to the field. Okay, we dodged. Dakunda again, man. Focus. Alright, so next turn's gonna be scary. Or we could just take him out. There we go. Alright, look at that EXP, man. Ton of EXP. Give me that strength. Yeah, we're gonna let it act violently, and we got... okay. Yeah, let's listen to him. A repulse spell. Thanks, buddy, I guess. Ooh, counter! That would have been nice earlier. You obtained the Menorah Foundation. You hear a familiar voice.
So, those holding menorahs did attract each other. I have a favor to ask of you. There is no hurry, but could you bring your menorah to us? I will allow you access to the Labyrinth of Amala from the terminal. I will explain the details upon your arrival. Until then, please ensure that the menorah remains in your safekeeping.
You can no longer hear the lady's voice. Well, she sure put us through a lot of BS. That was rough, but we came out on top. We defeated Matador. Next episode on Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, we're gonna finish heading through this tunnel and we're gonna see what's on the other side. And we're also probably gonna take that menorah back and see what the deal is with this skeleton dude who just attacked us and destroyed us. But remember to like, remember to comment, remember to subscribe. This was a heck of an episode. I'll see you next time, gamers.